Green flag, and Rusty Wallace trying to pick up his second win in a row after winning at Charlotte Motor Speedway a week ago. Wallace leads the charge in turn one. Wallace, the leader by 2 car lengths over Jeff Bodine. Bodine is second. Third place, a strong effort by Phil Parsons. And here comes Bill Elliott in fourth. Elliott, the right of your screen, in the car number 9. White flag this time by. Final lap. Can Jeff Bodine catch Rusty Wallace? And he nudges him in turns 1 and 2. Wallace a little bit out of shape. Bodine back on the inside. They are door to door. Down for the white flag. Final time. Here's Wallace back on the inside. And he nudges Jeff Bodine in turns 3 and 4. The crowd on their feet. It will be sideways. Rusty Wallace will win it here at Wilkesboro Speedway. I mean, they are on their feet, ladies and gentlemen, for an outstanding finish.
What a finish.
Rusty Wallace and Jeff Bodine.
Oh, Jeff Bodine passes Rusty Wallace, and Rusty passes it back using the same tactics.
We brought the Kodiak Pontiac home number 1. You know, that's what it's all about in this Winston Cup chase. And that's a close race, and a little closer than I like, but you know, you got to get the job done.
2 more laps for Rusty Wallace. Less than a mile of racing now for the young driver from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Off the 4th corner, Rusty Wallace wins the Valleydale 500 and his first Winston Cup race ever. He already has his hand outside of the side of the car, saluting and waving.
Is a dream of a lifetime. And Barry Dodson, Raymond Beadle, Rich Matera with Al Ugard, all the people, they did a great job, you know. And I didn't think it ever happened because I worked so hard. And that last 30 laps seemed like 200, I'll tell you. And I just kept driving every line just as careful as I could. And 50 laps in a race, I said, boy, I wish there was just 1 more lap left. And then that 1 lap come on, I said, thank God.
Wallace heads for the checkered flag, becoming the 10th driver to win 50 NASCAR Winston Cup races or more, and its first victory since a year ago here at Bristol.
April 6, 1986, your very first victory came right here, and now win number 50. Congratulations.
Oh, it meant so much to me. Now, I tried for so long to get that number 50, and I got it at my favorite racetrack.
Will there be a very small party, Rusty?
You kidding, man? I'm sponsored by a beer company, for Christ's sakes. But it's going to be contained, and nobody's going to be driving. It's going to be right down there at the infield of my bus, and we're going to have a rock and roll time.
Wallace's crew waiting for the Kodiak Pontiac. Rusty has just radioed in and told him he is out of fuel.
Elliott is off course, meanwhile, gets back on quickly. Rusty will make a stop here on the last lap of the race. Here he comes in. The red light, the fuel light is on, indicating the car is just almost out of fuel. Coming in quickly. He's got a 20-second lead. White flag is out.
Labonte has not come past the start line yet. Still looking for Terry Labonte.
The fuel in, and Rusty is back out on the racetrack. But Rusty Wallace, it appears, has successfully made a pit stop on the last lap for just a splash of fuel. Got back out and maintained the lead and is going to win his 3rd Winston Cup event of his career. Here he is off of corner number 7, and Rusty Wallace has won the Budweiser at the Glen.
Ooh. Did you know just how close you really were to running out of fuel at the end?
I tell you what, I knew it was close when I asked the crew how many laps we got left to go. I mean, how long we could go on fuel, and they wouldn't tell me.
What did you think then about staying out, and when they told you to keep standing on the gas? Did you think you should have been conservative?
Well, I kept asking them. I said, guys, you want me to slow down because we had such a big lead? And Barry says, heck no, run hard. We got to get it stay. Let's get a big lead. If we got a pit, we got enough time, we can still get them. We come down pit road, hit the gas. She ran out of gas, and I was trying to leave pit road and finally lit back up. And boy, when I come out and I didn't see anybody behind me yet, I knew I was lucky, I'll tell you.
What were you thinking, though, when you saw that red light come on and you knew you had to come in and you knew you were this close to victory?
Oh, no. This thing's supposed to work, you know, if you're out of fuel, but I didn't want to. Hey, buddy.
I'll give you a kiss. That's Raymond Beadle, his car owner. Go ahead.
Oh, I tell you, it's wonderful. Raymond's never seen us win, and I'm real proud to have him here and watch what happened. This Kodiak Pontiac performed just perfect. You know, Barry Dodson, Jimmy Makehart, and Harold Elliott, they did an outstanding job, and they're to be commended. I love them for it, I tell you.
And an interesting story right there. Car number 16, Rusty Wallace, his first ever Grand National start, currently in 2nd place. Rusty Wallace, Arnold, Missouri.
Roger Penske in the red jacket there. It's a Roger Penske entered car that Rusty Wallace is driving.
Rusty Wallace, a big star on the USAC Stock Car Trail, makes his NASCAR debut by finishing 2nd. A most impressive showing.
Rusty Wallace comes through corner number 8. He has the long back
stretch, and corner 9 ahead of him before the checkered flag. He's keeping ahead, about the same distance ahead of Terry Labonte and of Ricky Rudd.
Well, he's got the worst of the racetrack out of his way. However, turn number 9 can be very tricky. He has to be careful not to get in there too fast and slide high. That's his biggest problem right now. He's coming up on Bobby Hillin. As he goes into that turn, he moves around Hillin with no problem at all, and he slows it down going into that turn, gets her right down on the inside, as we've seen him so many times today. Looks like he's got it made, Bob.
Rusty Wallace comes out of corner number 9 in the Kodiak Pontiac. Slips just a little, but he's got the race won. He crosses the line, and Rusty Wallace wins. Terry Labonte is second, followed by Ricky Rudd.
What are your emotions at winning the last Riverside Road Race?
It's wonderful. You know, I won the Winston Western 500. I won this thing. I feel like an accomplished road racer, but I owe to all of my crew and just all my sponsors and everything. It's great. I really appreciate it.
And there you have it from Victory Lane. Bob Jenkins.
Final chapter in Winston Cup racing, written here this afternoon by Rusty Wallace.
Waldrop still out in front, but let's watch the 27 car of Rusty Wallace. That Pontiac begins to power up behind Waldrop.
He's running harder, Paul. He has to run harder. It's the only chance he's got.
The crowd cheering Wallace on. Just over 2.5 laps to go. When they came across the stripe, it was 3 to go. Already they're on the backstretch. Wallace setting up behind Waldrop. $200,000 on the line. And the championship of the 5th annual Winston.
$200,000 shootout. Winner take all.
3 miles. And it's close. Ooh, look at him smoke the tire. Boy, Wallace gives it a try.
Wow, he jerked that car trying to get underneath there, Walter, and smoked the right rear tire. He's even down running on the apron, man. He tried to get a little bit of dry pavement there.
Darrell Waltrip in the 4th corner now. Wallace comes down low again. He smoked the tire. Waltrip loses it as they touch. Waltrip spins it backwards across the grass as they come to the white flag. The yellow flag comes out. The yellow flag comes out. Wallace with a Pontiac Power and the checkered flag as Wallace picks up $200,000 and the Winston.
This 10 laps is a rough 10 laps, man. You got to drive hard. Darrell was driving hard. I was driving hard. I got up underneath him coming off at turn 4. We just got together. He come down. I tried to help my groove. We both just touched. That's all there was to it. I'm sorry for Darrell. Glad we won.
And Rusty last year, remember how anguished he was at losing the championship by 24 points. If Dale Earnhardt is going to lose by about 9 or 12. White flag.
One more lap to go for Dale Earnhardt.
And Rusty Wallace.
And Rusty Wallace in his bid to become the 1989 Winston Cup champion. He is about to put his name in the record books among the greats. Buck Baker, Lee Petty, Joe Weatherly, Ned Jarrett, David Pearson, Bobby Isaac, Benny Parsons, Cale Yarborough, Richard Petty, Bobby Allison, Terry Labonte, Darrell Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt, and Bill Elliott. Here comes the checkered flag. There's the end of the race. Dale Earnhardt wins the Atlanta Journal 500. But Rusty Wallace has become the 1989 Winston Cup champion.
You're looking at the 1989 Winston Cup champion, Rusty Wallace. And Rusty, congratulations, partner.
Man, I'll tell you what, they never said it was going to come easy. It sure didn't. 12 points, man, I'll tell you. I lost by 24. Dale lost by 12 today, and I'm glad he won the race, and I'm glad I won the championship. Just a perfect year.
4 to go. Rusty's going to try, or at least he's looking toward the inside this time instead of the outside.
And Darrell, and he gets down loose.
And Waltrip almost crashes, but Rusty Wallace does take the lead and now is up front once again. Rusty Wallace comes off the corner, takes the checkered flag, and wins the Hooters 500. And the celebration in the Miller Genuine Draft Pit. Rusty Wallace wins his 10th Winston Cup event of 1993 and the 31st of his career.
I told everybody when I came in here, I'm just going to have to throw everything at them that I can. And I did, but I'll tell you what, I'm just so proud of all these guys. 10 wins. Boy, we're really happy. I'd like to congratulate Dale Earnhardt for a fine victory. He did a really great job. And it's just a wonderful year for us.
Wallace in front. Here comes Elliott charging. Wallace fading high. Bill Elliott down to the inside. Last lap, last turn to the side, the 600. Coming to the stripe. And for the first time in his career, Rusty Wallace has won. Rusty Wallace has won the 600.
Strong all day long. I had a real good motor and a real good handling race car, and finally got the monkey off our back. You know, I was sorry to see Dale go out early because I really wanted to race him, but I hope everything went safe in Indy today, because I know it went safe for me, and I'm real happy.
When they come around this time, there will be 2 more laps to go. Wallace continuing to hang on to the lead by about a car length and a half over Ernie Irvan.
Both cars running exactly the same tracks around the racetrack. So for Ernie to get by Rusty, he's going to have to try to find a different place to run.
The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go for Rusty Wallace. Let's see how he handles the traffic ahead of him. Bill Elliott is right there. Rusty Wallace moving high off the second corner. Leading down the backstretch. Ernie Irvan will try to make a final move. He taps Rusty. Here they come off the corner. They're side by side. It looks like Rusty Wallace is going to win by about a half a car length. Oh, another exciting Bristol finish. Rusty Wallace came from 2 laps down here at Bristol this afternoon. There was a time when everybody had given up on him, but he has come back to win from the pole position. The winner, Rusty Wallace.
Here's the battle for 4th and 5th. Going to the inside is Ricky Rudd, looking for 4th. Doesn't do it. Wallace will take it.
4 laps to go as soon as he comes by the start-finish line.
Maintaining an advantage.
Oh, Morgan Shepherd hit the wall hard up in turn 3, between turn 3 and 4. The Citgo Ford just shot into the wall, and boy, he hit it hard.
And this one will end under yellow with Rusty Wallace winning his 3rd consecutive event and 4th of the '93 season.
What a sequence, 3 in a row. I mean, you're on a roll. The team really doing some great jobs. When they had to, that last pit stop, 16.9 seconds.
They pulled it off. They did it right. You know, I was thinking, man, I hope there's no cautions with 14 or 15 and going, son of a gun, if somebody didn't wreck, you know. But we had a pretty good race. Don't even have a hardly scratch on the car. Just like to thank Miller Genuine Draft, Mobile Oil, AC Spark Plugs, Goodyear, Pontiac, all the people that participate in our program.
Rusty Wallace all smiles, as is Roger Penske here in Victory Lane, and the Gatorade comes down on the champion as they celebrate.
Set on the pole to begin the night with a new event qualifying record, a brand new car that Robin Pemberton and the Penske South crew built and brought to Bristol. Final lap for Rusty Wallace, 44 years of age. Comes up on the rear, the lap car of Jeff Gordon, and the checkered flag will wave for Rusty Wallace. He takes his 4th win of the season, his 53rd career victory, and his 9th win at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Really cool night, but above all, my hat's off to my entire team. We had a great hot rod tonight, and this Harley-Davidson Miller Lite car just really rumbled all night long.
And it'll be the white flag for Rusty Wallace this time.
One more time.
First time he's seen it in 105 races.
Now these fans are standing. Now all of them are waving to Rusty Wallace as he goes down the backstretch for the final time off into turn 3.
Gordon gives Newman the boot in turn 2. They're going to be side by side. Here they come to the flag. Rusty Wallace wins the Advance Auto Parts 500 for his 55th career victory.
Good job, guys. Good job. Real proud of everybody. Man, we finally broke that losing streak. All right. Man, baby. About time, huh? That's a wonderful feeling, I'll tell you that.
Rusty said earlier this season, donuts are for kids.
Look at his teammate, Ryan Newman, high-fiving him. There you go.
Rusty, in each of his victories, honors fallen comrades. This is what Alan Kulwicki christened as the Polish victory lap. Driver's side window and arm out to the fans. When Alan created this after his first win, he said, I wanted to do something that folks would remember me by. He did it. And Rusty, who shared a sponsorship with Alan through part of their career, continues to honor his friend. You raced a lot of years against Rusty Wallace. You've got to know what this means to him, Darryl.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get to that point in your career where, I tell you, you start off and you end up the same way. You wonder when you start if I'm ever going to win a race. And then when it kind of dries up a little bit, you say, am I ever going to win a race?
Crowd loves it as much as he does.
The winner after almost 3 years. How many nights did you dream of winning another day?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, I got to tell you, it's been a long time coming. It feels good to win again, it really does.